Okay, because we've got quite a big DTO here, what we're going to use is automapper to help us out with this one. And we'll go to our automapper profiles and let's take a look at what we can do inside here. So we want to go from our message to our message DTO. So what we'll do is we'll create a new map and we're going to go from our message to our message DTO. And inside here we're going to need to give this some configuration because there's a couple of properties or one property that we cannot get automapper to do for us, and that's for the user photo. So what we'll do is we'll say for member and we'll say dest goes to dest dot sender photo URL, and then we'll add our options and we'll say opt dot map from, and then we'll specify the source where we're mapping from, and we'll say source, and from here we need to go source and sender dot photos, and we can then say first or default, and then we go x goes to x dot isMain dot URL. So we've got to go a few more levels deep in this particular case, and let's move some of this down. Let's go from here, and we also need to do the same for the recipient. So I'm just going to copy this for member and paste it below this one, and just add the semicolon at the end, and instead of sender photo URL, this is going to be recipient photo URL. We're going to map from recipient.photos, and the rest of it stays the same. So this will save us typing out all of that mapping code. And what we'll also do is we're going to create a DTO for the receiving of a message as well while we're here. Let's get all the setup out of the way so that we can then focus on creating the logic. And what we'll do is we'll just add another new DTO and we'll call it create message DTO. Press return, and what we'll do in here is we'll just create two properties. We're going to use a prop of string for the recipient's username, and we'll also create a prop of string for the contents. And this takes care of our setup. So this takes care of the setup for the DTO, the entity, the repository, although we haven't implemented the logic yet. But what we'll do is we'll take a look at adding a message controller next.